evening, my so fabulous family of friends. Look, it's 9. Actually, it's 8:55, but I rounded off to 9 because that's just the way I am. It's September the 12th. Can you believe it? 2020. So I have my, first of all, let me move my camera. Here it is. This is the Flynn Quilt frame. And I was going to use my grandmother's antique sewing machine, but that did not work well. So I just went ahead and took my Juki out, and I am going to use my Juki. Pardon me. Let me get some more light in here because it is not very light in here. Let me go all the way around because this is a 6'5" table. So because it's such a big table, it does take up a lot of room. And because the frame, this portion, I'll just give you an example. Only from this tip all the way there, just to here, is 45 inches. So 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So this frame from end to end is over 60 inches, including the knobs. But actually, when you're placing your quilt and pinning it up to the lead, the strips and the leaders, you could have it going up to as far as your leader strip material. And you know what I just can do too? In the catalog, you can buy bigger pieces of this PVC pipe and make it longer. That's totally up to somebody who wants that, but I don't want it any bigger. As you can see, this table is just right. So you can see how I have my tension set up. Just a straight stitch. I'm using the presser foot A. This is how I have my thread, holding my thread, because when it's over there, I usually tip it over, kick it with this. So I just laid it up here and it's working perfectly. So you know how the old saying is, if it's working, don't fix it. Here's the tension. It's at 4. And I have the feed dogs down. Today I did a major machine overhaul cleaning. That's it, just cleaning. And one couple of maintenance too. I did a couple of maintenances things, but I really cleaned her out today. I opened it all the way to way back there and cleaned it out, took all the gunk out because it hasn't been cleaned. I got this machine, woo-wee, I believe it was the year 2000, let's see. Wow, it's over 25 years. Let's see, 25 years. I got it a long time ago. I think it's going on, let's see, 25 years. As long as this, whenever this machine first came out, that's how old this machine is. So it's pretty old, and it's working, and it's very expensive, these machines, even to this day. So I got the feed dogs down. I did the overhaul, cleaned it up, did a nice maintenance to it. I have it on a, let's see, where is my turtle and rabbit? I have it almost 1/4 of the way when it comes to speed. I just found out I can buy a regulator if I have a Grace or one of those looms that actually holds the whole. No, let's not get into that. Let me just go ahead and show you. This is to hold the camera up, so I'm going to lay my camera right on top of that. I figured out a way how to be able to show you. Oh, here's another tip. Get a mirror. Get a mirror and place it under your work. You see that? How you can see the stitches? Let's see if you can see the stitches. Let's take a look. See how I can see the stitches. I don't think you can, but let's see. See how you can see the stitches from here? Well, let me see if I can turn off the camera light. Hold on. Okay. See how you can see the stitches? So you can keep an eye on your stitches. This is just a makeup mirror from Mary Kay. I'm not trying to, I don't sell anything from her, but it was given to me. Okay, so I'm going to sit down. These are wonderful scissors to have. They're actually for embroidery and with hoops. And of course, this is a hoop, so I can use it to cut the threads real easily. The first part of this quilt, I started the very beginning, was why I had to do the maintenance. Because I'm going to show you. Had I took out the mirror and took my own advice, I would have caught this tension problem here. And I didn't catch that at all. And it was picking up, I don't know what. And it was just breaking. The threads were breaking. And I thought I put new needle after new needle. And that's what made me do I had to do the maintenance. Okay. So when you're holding the Flint quilt, you really don't have too much. You don't have to grab it or anything. Basically it does, if you have it on right, look at that. See how it just kind of glides? I keep this at the end. I'm going to show you why. Look. See? And then I let this one do the rolling. Okay? You see how nice that is? You can move it all around. Okay, so now that I showed off of that, let's get to quilting and free motion. Let me pick up I was sitting here trying to figure out all this time for about half an hour. How am I going to record? And it never dawned on me that all I had to do was, I don't know, you can't see this, so unfortunately. All I had to do was, see how I have the tape? I was showing you the tape. Was just to do that and hold it up, and now it's working really nice. I could do some serious recording. Okay, I'm just setting everything up so I could start. Because when I'm going, I'm gonna try to move the camera and everything all at once, because it is only a smartphone. It's not a camera. It's my camera to my phone. Okay, here we go, children, my dear friends and family. I'll start off with a heart and another heart. Being patient and not putting the speed or going like Speedy Gonzales, you're going to have a good... Watching the Flint inventor yesterday, I really paid attention. I should have paid attention to that too, and I was going like a speed demon all day today. And I kept breaking the threads, and it was more than just that. It's like it's over 20-something years I haven't, or 20 years I haven't. No, let's see, not 20. Let's see, 15. Let's see. I've been living here for a while, so let's see. 5, 15. Yeah, it's been almost 20 years. I'm pretty sure it's 15. So let me cut the thread. And now I can move over and see if I don't move that tape, masking tape, you won't be able to see me. So I'm going to move the camera carefully over. There we go. I know a little more. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to get the camera to fall. Okay. Okay. So, and another thing about Juki sewing machines, not all of them, but this particular brand, I don't have to pull my bobbin thread up. That's why I bought this sewing machine. Okay, so now let me see what I'm going to do. Let me just do some meandering, if that's what it's called, or stippling. These look like little puzzle pieces to me. I really enjoy doing this. In fact, I love sewing. I really don't know why I never used this. I guess it was intimidating, I want to be honest with you. It's very intimidating using this. Especially, I only used it once, and it was so hard to use that day. I think that's what got me. I was like, I don't think I want to use it. It's too hard, and they're so expensive. And I didn't want to give it away. So I was so lucky that I took it out yesterday and I said, I am going to practice. Let me cut that thread that I left there. And I'm going to look in the mirror to look at the previous one. Everything looks good. I can reach the button. See, the button is just right there. You have to have this, that it's comfortable for you, because you are the one. You're the person that's doing this. You are the person that's controlling it. And if you're breathe, breathe, breathe. Remember to breathe. And don't panic. Things do go wrong. Like I said, my tension wasn't right. It had nothing to do with the needle. It just needed to be maintenance. Once I did the maintenance, all the needles that I used were all perfect. So I put them all back. And it had nothing to do with the tension. It wasn't the thread. It wasn't the needle. It was just that it needed to be maintenance. And that took me, because I'm a very careful person, that took me almost like an hour and a half, and probably a little more than an hour and a half. And then I was playing with the stitches before I even went back to the quilting. I wanted to make sure all my stitches were correct. So I did the 39 different stitches that are on. This is just the stitches, not the design. This also has the ABCs, lower and uppercase. I didn't want to do all those, and it has a lot of other features. But once I seen it was working perfectly, and let's see, where am I? Oh yeah, and I checked the. Let's see, I don't know if you could see that, but okay, maybe if I turn it. Oh, there it is. And when I seen the back of the stitch, I said, yeah, I fixed it. It's working. It's cool. And I'm so excited. Okay, so let's go back to what were we doing? We were stippling, and I cut the thread. And I am slowly meandering this. I don't want to go fast. And what I love about how I have it all set up, once it's been fixed up, it looks like it's all hand stitched. Yes, I can helps change the tension or the stitch length. If I want, doing a little snake there. She's going to have a baby. Well, maybe it's something, but not to worry. Okay. And I'm just going back to where I was at. Let me go back around this way and that way. Oh, it's looking so good. Even if you echo, it looks beautiful. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of like trying to echo it, but let me get out of there. But as you can see, I really love to sew. And okay, my thread broke. And I'm going to find out, is it because I'm running out of bobbin thread? No, that's not the reason. Let me pick this up. Let me, oh, better to make sure that's cut right and nothing else is in the way here. Let me take a look and see what I did. Let me pick up mine. I see. Okay. Because I buy inexpensive thread, which really you shouldn't. Look what happened. This is that kind of thread you get on sale and you think you're getting a bargain at, I don't even want to say the name of the store, but look what happened to it. And don't buy thread that. But because I don't have that kind of money, I have to buy that kind of thread. Peaches and cream and all that good thread, huh? Okay, so let's rethread her. Give me a moment and I'm gonna follow my 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be right back. Hold on. You can see my fingers, what I'm doing and how it's not easy trying to thread it. You have to stand up and do this. Oops. Okay, I got it. Oops. And then it bounced away. There we go. And let me put that back up there. There we go. Okay, got it. Let me see what I'm doing. Did I catch it on? Yep, I sure did. I caught it on something, which I have to be a little more careful what I'm doing. So, but it is kind of awkward sewing this way and having to change the bobbin. It's a lot more different than you would be if you were doing the sewing in a regular motion, like if I was free motion with the gloves. Okay, now I'm gonna lower that down. All right, it is looking sharp. Stop. Get that thread out of there before that gets caught up. I don't want a bird's nest under my Okay. And let me make sure everything's situated here. Had to fix the PCP pipe. The clear foot is so much better because you can see versus using maybe a different type of foot. I'm saving money to get one of those nice ones that have that open. I can't remember where I see it, but you buy the kit where you can buy the rulers, and I forgot what it's called. But that's my next. That's on my wish list. Okay, so I finished that one. Now I'm going to the very end. Let me